They were on a 6-game winning streak in December. Now they've lost 4 of their last 6. They've been up and down. It's been so hard for them to get a rhythm. What are people saying about the Thunder?
Well, they've been surprised at how their defense has fallen off. I mean, while we want to so much focus on their star power, their defense this last few games has completely fallen off a cliff. They were a top 5 defensive team. Even early in the season when they were struggling sharing the ball, they always defended. And Andre Robertson, who is not a guy you consider an important player to the Thunder, he got hurt his knee. Their defense has fallen off a cliff. They've given up 114 or more points in 3 of the 4 games since Robertson went out. So, and part of this, Carrie, I think, is they've just lost their focus, and that's why you've seen some frustration in the Thunder locker room.
What is the focus? What have they lost?
You know, when you play defense, you got to have focus, you got to have togetherness, and we're in January, and they're a more veteran team, and they're just losing their focus right now, and we see this happen. I don't think it's a red alert problem, but definitely some frustration because they're not playing well as a team.
What do you believe, and we made this point, that they had a better record last year and it was just Russ by himself. What do you believe that leader in Russell Westbrook feels?
That's one of those statements that I would say is accurate but not true.
Oh, what do you mean?
That sounds like a lawyer. Oh. Because yes, their record may be slightly worse this year, but that was because at the start of the season they had so many growing pains. I think that they're a significantly better contender this year than they were last year. Do they look so good this week after losing to the Suns and Blazers? No, not necessarily. But I think they're a better team, and whether or not that'll play itself out in the long run, we'll see. I know this. If you ask anybody in the Thunder organization, would they rather have this year's roster or last year's roster? You're going to get a pretty across the board, yes, we'd rather have this year's roster.
Okay, so that wasn't accurate. I'm going to have to talk to our researcher.
Well, it's accurate. It's just not. It's accurate that they're not as good record-wise, but it's not true that they're not better. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. All right, 41 games now. They're the 6th seed, as mentioned before. What's the ceiling for them? 6th seed in the West. What's the ceiling?
Well, not as a 6th seed, that's not good. I think they're kind of having their eyes on the 4th seed, get up there. To be honest with you, I think they're probably a second-round team.
Okay.
And that's not great to hear because they have 3 guys that they're paying a lot of money. We've got some free agents. Is the second round going to be enough? I honestly think, Harry, their goal is get to the second round and see how things break for them. Maybe James Harden is dinged. Maybe Chris Paul is dinged. Maybe Steph Curry is dinged. Maybe Kevin Durant is dinged. Maybe they catch fire. I think they just got to get in the game, give themselves the best chance, but I don't see them as a serious contender to win the West at this point.